Welcome to the Where's Buffy podcast, where we're built for comfort and not for speed. Hashtag shooting the five. Yeah, it's the Where's Buffy podcast where we're built for comfort
and not for speed. You will Math is about to tell a story, bitch.
Yo, I was clicking the button and I heard him say, "Yo, my arm." I was like, "What?"
Stick said,
"Nope." Right now.
God damn. I'm glad that was. I don't know what you was about to say, but I'm just
I was ready to let it fly.
Yeah. God damn.
Hey, hold on, the year.
Hey, you know what's fucked up, yo? He wouldn't have cut it.
No.
He wouldn't have cut it.
No, he wouldn't have cut it. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad.
He still wouldn't have cut it.
But the year scared the shit out of broccoli, yo.
Oh yeah.
That nigga wasn't drinking no water or nothing.
Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying? I can't hear the sound and shit. It's just like little bubbles of us and shit. It's like, yeah. I'm like, oh shit.
No, we said something about the water. I thought that was a joke about
Oh yeah, fuck you.
Water.
That water.
Oh yo,
that water.
Sugarfoot.
Water.
Nigga said, my skin was peeling off my foot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you picture that shit. Fuck up your day.
At lunchtime, when you ain't expecting it. What this nigga broccoli? God dang it!
Pig foot, yo.
It's a pig foot.
This nigga stopped eating it and he turned into pork. That is
oh my god. Sauerkraut brock.
Big barbecue brock.
Fall off the bone and shit.
Oh. Fall off the bone.
Pause.
I don't know why that's a pause. It just sounds like a pause.
It sounds like a pause.
Fall off the bone.
If you use bone, it's a pause, nigga.
Yeah, off or on the bone is.
Yeah, on the bone is over.
Nigga.
Wow.
Nigga. Before you go ahead, we was at the joint. My son came through with the waiter and shit. I've never heard somebody say this in my life, and I was offended. And he said, "So do you want bone-in wings?"
You know you want the bone-ins. You know what? No, but that's a real thing, yo. Like
bone-in,
boneless wings is basically chicken breast cut up and breaded.
But they regular wings.
No, niggas say bone. I've heard people say bone in.
Them niggas social
bone
drugs,
in
yo.
or boneless.
Bone in?
Bone in, yo. Do you want bone in your wing or not, dog?
Bone.
That's wild.
Bone in nothing.
Do you want bone in or not, dog?
Harassment. Never ask me if I want bone in my wings, yo.
Nigga got me too. This shit. Bone in.
Will never return to this establishment again. I am NoFam79, your social media choice, aka the R. Anderson podcast, and aka Captain Brew Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Thinky the Dragon Steamboat, Cheeto Santana, Pod Share Pod, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe, I'm here to podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dentine Ice, and my tag team partner.
It's your boy Fat Boy Dizz, aka Dizzy from B More, aka Dizz DeJourno, the most finger waviest. It's not DeJourno, it's the penis. Johnny Cochran, if the glove don't fit, I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars, I use rubbers, and last night I didn't wear a do-rag. And to my
this way, 1854 Math at Math Damon. Shout out to the Warriors.
Hat size equator.
No hat on today, bitch.
Nigga went to a shop yesterday.
And to my
got my bit.
So on top of math.
No.
Oh no.
And to my
Okay, it's your boy Bradley Bad Boy, aka Russell Westbrook, aka Veggie Meal, aka Mr. 51 Pounds Down the Counting. Me because I'm petty Kruger, making mains while you dream. I'm gonna leave it with black Fabio, nip of your neck, double breasted, pink luster, moisturizer, all of my hair. Conversion van out back, you feel me? Stacey Adams now. Yeah, now we rock Stacey Adams and shit.
Wave brush in your back pocket, nigga. Fuck you, man.
You know what I mean?
Chicago.
Nigga, the little comb for your mustache, nigga.
You know, oh, you was a scumbag. Scumbag, nigga.
That nigga had them shits in they motherfucking breast pocket and shit. Man.
Anybody who comb their mustache definitely lay down their eyebrows with spit.
One of them type niggas. I'm nigga to do that shit.
I've done that before.
Where's your comb, nigga?
Nigga put that in a little pocket that be in the jeans. You know the little
little mini comb, little Barbie comb and shit.
Man. Really with the BS today, man. We're gonna start this episode off the way we normally start off, with the good, the bad, the ugly. Fellas, anything good this week? I can tell by your pauses that no.
It's all bad.
Baltimore City,
it's 2020
on my week. You don't want to know my week.
Outstanding. Baltimore City got their Black Lives mural this week over East Fayette by City Hall. So I thought that was,
Isn't that the second one?
There's one in. I haven't seen that. Where's the other one in the city?
I thought it was right there. Thought it was one before that, like a defund the police or something like that.
I'm not sure, but this was the first Black Lives Matter joint. So shout out to the city for getting that done.
Any reason why they always settled on it being yellow?
I'm not sure.
I guess because it's the most eye popping.
Oh, all right. Thought it was some significance.
I guess because it's in the street, so it looked like the street line.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it was defund the police before.
Well, defund the police was on that sign. Remember, Mayor Young had a billboard up on North Avenue and North and Howard, and then niggas went up there and made Joe the devil and put defund the police on that bitch.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Right. Shout out to our next mayor needing a brush. Yo,
fam, he gotta cut it, yo. He want to be Huey from the Boondocks so bad, like you got to cut that, yo.
I've tweeted the nigga like, dog, yo, I'll send you a brush. Haha, you're funny.
That, yo.
Yes, I did. Yeah, no, you can check my Twitter history. He responded.
Hell no. What was the response?
He just was like, LOL, you're right, or something like that.
Damn.
Dang, you see how Mayor Royce was moving in the wire? You better leave that nigga alone.
Excuse me.
Go on, take care of that nigga out there with the podcast. Yo, the bad this week. It was niggas in Chicago this week marching with signs on camera, and I was like, maybe it's a throwback. Maybe it's they had masks on. That's how I can tell everything is current times if nigga got mask on. These niggas were marching talking about free R. Kelly. Nigga, what? I can't think
they got bigger fish to fry in Chicago than, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas getting clapped and shit. Streets is on fire.
Yeah, rest in peace, Duck.
All right. Well, what the dudes in Atlanta say? Hello. He's got bigger fish to fry. Hello.
Why do they want that nasty nigga Rob at home, yo? Yo,
oh no, yo.
Nasty nigga Rob, yo.
Yeah. That's that nasty nigga Robin, man. The ugly this week. DJ for.
So do I.
Go ahead, get your bars off.
Niggas, 2 hurricanes about to hit New Orleans at the same time, on the same day.
Same damn time.
Prayers for them niggas.
I was gonna ask you a question. Do you think like just jumping off the boat. What happened in New Orleans for this to keep happening? Do you think it's something that happened, like, you know what I mean? Something
Christians to say
Mystically?
voodoo.
Yeah,
Christians to say voodoo, but if any nigga, all that racism, that's what y'all get. Yeah, all that racism coming back to haunt you bitches.
Universe man is working.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sprinkle a little death on these crackers.
I'm out.
Yo, but just real quick I think it's like I forgot what the process is called. They can manufacture shit like that by fucking with the I forgot what the term is, but they can do shit to fuck with the ground and cause whatever the fuck they do.
I used to play a video game like that.
Word?
What would be the point though? What do you think?
I don't know. They trying to punish, you know what I'm saying? Haiti and his sister country. You feel me? Like them niggas.
But it's not their country no. I mean, it's not their land anymore.
Who? I don't know, G.
But the culture is still a lot, I guess, because of the culture. I mean, we digging too deep. I'm sorry.
Huh. Is there any other ugly?
No, I got personal.
How awkward that got?
I got personal ugly.
Oh shit.
I mean, like personal, like too personal for the show, because I don't know why you brought it up. However,
no, I've never been personal for this show, my nigga.
That is correct.
No. A bunch of shit in my house fucked up, man. You know what I mean? My wash machine broke. That ran water all the way through the house.
God damn.
Which came through the ceiling, which fucked up the ceiling.
Shit.
Which at the time I was getting my floors done. So the floor man had to come back to do it. Then the TV fucked up. The TV broke.
Well, because of the water? The TV?
No, the TV broke on its own.
God,
so now my question for you. Damn, you ain't let me get my balls up. I say, well, my question is then, what did you do to deserve all of this? what mystical man is fucking with you? Shit. Universe man is like, niggas.
Ain't no universe man. Relax.
Niggas need to stop speaking his name. Stop speaking his name. You feel me?
Universe man,
it's like Candy Man, yo. You say that shit 3 times on the podcast. You fucked up.
I'm sorry.
You know what?
You know what's funny?
When he found his golds, that's what happened.
Shit fell apart last week.
You had to sacrifice your goals, yo.
You had to sacrifice your goals, universe man, yo.
Nah, I'm just taking this pain.
Yo, nigga, I had when it was actually the same week that the Dudleys had the joint over their crib. Water started shooting out of the top of our hot water heater and over into the ceiling, over top of where we record at.
Yeah.
Yo, that's all. I feel you, brother.
Oh, nigga, I had a similar situation with my fucking roof. I did not know this was happening. I only knew because the room upstairs, the fucking wall started fucking up. Yeah, it started bubbling.
Bubbling, yeah.
And I'm laying in the bed. I'm like, it sounds like there's water in my house. Like it's trickling. This shit went all the way down to the basement, nigga. The fucking cabinets fucked up. Everything fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Then I got your man, you feel me? Like his uncle. You know, me and this nigga on the roof trying to repair a fucking roof. I never did roof work.
Never.
Like, yeah, come on, nigga.
Now you have.
Right. Put that on the resume.
Yo, order the house or some shit, man.
I had
Niggas thought they was in a low deluxe battle.
Now you have. You got jumped, nigga. We all lost, son.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, my shit was leaking too. My fucking, I had to get my air condition, the unit. That bitch flooded the whole basement and shit.
I don't feel sorry for you, nigga. You got money, so just get the shit fixed.
Ooh,
you.
No, I don't.
Nigga put a target on your back, cuz.
Nah,
you got money.
You think it's money until you don't got it. You know what I mean? You think it's money, and then when you gotta spend, I ain't got no fucking money. When they give you the bill, I don't got that shit. Let out.
You gonna get it though?
Nah, you gotta get that target on me, cuz.
Yo, wrapping up the ugly. DJ for the good folks over at Griselda, man. You know what
Shay.
I'm saying?
DJ
Passed
Shay.
away, DJ Shay.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I remember the story correctly, Matt, did you take the hoodie off your back and give it to DJ Shay when we met them niggas?
Is that the shorter dark skin guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like their cousin and shit, like their uncle or
That's their
cousin or
uncle.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, they all peoples. Yeah.
He died?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he passed away this week, man. Rest in peace to him.
Damn, man.
Condolences to the good folks over at
I
Griselda.
was just watching him in the Benny video and shit. He was
Yeah.
just in one of them Benny, yeah.
Yeah, them niggas.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
He seemed like he was a decent guy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, from our experience, man, he was a cool guy. So yeah, rest in peace to him. That is the good, the bad, the ugly, man, and that's gonna take us into my favorite segment. The release.
That nigga was done before it started.
I know, nigga.
Dang, I ain't know it's gonna be like it.
Shorty was like, whoop. He's like, oh, I'm done.
That's that Ryu, nigga.
Shurikens. Damn.
Look,
All right, man.
That has happened to me right when you get it. You like, oh.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, but
all the anticipation and shit.
Dizz.
Ain't that shit horrible, yo?
Dizz. The double back, right? I got in. And then like, yeah, check the fly shit. Hit the bathroom, came back, double back. Right. The second time.
Damn, that's the WAP. That be the WAP.
Shout out to Carol.
Yo, cut out. Yo, cut out on that shit. That was the WAP.
Shout out to you, Carol.
Well, we're not beeping that.
No, I mean, shit. I don't think they got internet.
If you have slept with this nigga, you're gonna be a celebrity on this show, dude.
Whether or not you want to, you gonna make the podcast.
Yeah.
God dang. Oh, run tell that nigga.
Right.
Yo, the release of segment we put y'all on to something dope that came out this week. Brother Dizz, what you got?
Yo, shout out to ESPN. Shout out to Kobe Bean Bryant. He had a show on ESPN called Detail where he would go through and kind of look at plays from an angle, from the mind of an analytical from the Mamba and shit. So he would break down the plays, show you what happened before a pass happened and the cuts and all that. I actually love watching Detail with him and Peyton. So Phil is looking at some of the plays over Kobe's career, where he goes through, breaks down the play, shows you what happens before the play or the cuts and all of that. So shout out Phil Jackson, shout out Kobe Bean. Check out Detail. Yep. Especially for X's and O's person.
Brother Brock, what you got?
I got 38 Special, Lord Flea, The Lord and the God, featuring Fred the Godson. 38 Special is not rapping. Well, they about to release another album.
Okay.
Lord Flea and 38 Special. On this
Special
particular
on the
song,
beats.
yeah, on this particular song, 38 Special just rapping, but Fred the Godson is on there. Pretty dope song, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Brother Mathematics, what you got?
This week, I spoke on it last week about it being Mamba Week. Today's Kobe Bryant's birthday, so in honor of that, Nike is releasing. Well, in honor of his life, Nike is releasing Kobe Pro-Tro 5s all week. I think it's starting with the big stage. I think it's the big stage tomorrow. It's the 5-time championship. The big stages are dropping, I think, Tuesday. The undefeated pack is dropping Wednesday, and then the girls' eyeball is dropping Thursday. So it's a Nike release of Kobe's every day this week. That's it.
Yeah. Yo, for me, DC had an event yesterday where they kind of dropped a great deal of trailers. They dropped a trailer for a new Batman game where Batman is dead, and it's Nightwing, Robin, outstanding. But But the game looked amazing. The new Robert Pattinson Batman movie called The Batman's trailer came out with a black Commissioner Gordon. It's what's yo's name? The nigga that played people.
New gossip.
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah, Jeffrey Wright. I hate this nigga.
There was also a trailer for they dropped Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yep, the 4-hour Justice League trailer.
4 hour.
It's because it's a director's cut. They're gonna release it like a series on HBO Max.
Huh, cool.
Yeah, they're saying that it improves it greatly. Apparently,
who's playing the superheroes in that movie?
it's the one that came out. It's a 4-hour director cut of the Justice League that came out.
So it's not a new Justice League. I thought it was like
right.
No, they showed was Darkseid in the first Justice League?
Mm-mm.
I just saw something with Darkseid in it. Darkseid or whatever the fuck his name is.
This is the stuff that that's why it's 4 hours. Is dang near a whole movie.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
and
how I feel about them changing characters to black people. I mean, just like you think it's necessary to make you feel any type of way and shit. Like you with it?
But I mean, I couldn't see nobody but Samuel L. Right, because Nick Fury was always a white guy.
Well, so there is a version in the comics of Nick Fury that they based on Sam Jackson before the movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they see that's the weird thing about comics is they'll come back and they'll have like one whole universe and they'll be like, nah, we got this new author in, we're gonna let him give us his take on it. It's kind of the slick thing about comics where you kind of get a just a different perspective and a different kind of character, you know what I'm saying? With the same
nobody ever dies. You know what I mean?
It's like an alternate universe and shit of the same dude. Like all of them goddamn, it's like 18 Incredible Hulks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, man,
they kept getting it wrong. Like they kept getting it wrong.
Yeah.
I think the best version of Incredible Hulk was probably in Thor Ragnarok. But that's just my opinion.
That was when he didn't turn into Bruce, right?
Well,
he just stayed the Hulk.
Yeah, he eventually did.
The best version of the Hulk is that old one that was real savage. That was like a warlord and shit. It was fucking shit up, and then he bought the other Hulk from the past to fight you, and he fucked the other Hulk up. Like he was a bad motherfucker.
I like Lou Ferrigno, son.
I like the emphasis you put on that.
Yeah, he was very excited about that. Also, they did a teaser trailer for Black Adam starring The Rock, and like DC went crazy yesterday. DC went straight crazy. Like they talked about the new Aquaman's gonna be dark, and there's a new Wonder Woman trailer for the Wonder Woman 1984. Also this week, I'm sorry.
I was say real quick, if you got Disney Plus, are you gonna pay $30 for Mulan? All right, go ahead. Also this week,
It depends on if the kids want to see it or not.
So my daughter was waiting on Mulan since May, or April or May. I think it was.
Y'all got Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there it is,
nigga. But it's not. But you don't get it with Disney Plus. You gotta
pay for that.
Yeah, no. Yeah. You got to pay the 30.
Yeah.
So you have to be paying the subscription already, and
then pay the 30.
Because Mulan was supposed to come out with Trolls the same day. So she been waiting on that shit. And she loves anything Asian.
So also the
like everything Asian, like fried rice, nigga.
Everything, yo.
Nah, this is gonna get really, really
racist. I was going to say a joke, but
yo, the Harajukus or whatever you call it.
Oh yeah.
Harajukus?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Anime, kimonos, my nigga. All that shit. That's her shit.
So she's just like her daddy.
Shot.
So Nas put an album out this week.
Nigga can't contain the excitement.
Me and Dizz like Puffy and that dude.
Ooh.
We just gonna stare, you know, the never mind.
Oh, the little meme.
Oh,
the
yeah. Oh man.
Yo, so Nas put an album out this week.
Here's the money. Do what you
Yo, I got thrown out, son. I ain't even gonna hold it.
Insider.
Threw me out and threw my money at me, yo.
Niggas listening to this shit on Spotify. What the fuck are these guys talking about? Oh, yo, got out of here. Y'all gotta watch this on YouTube, yo. Y'all listen on Spotify.
Whew.
I think he wanted to talk
So
about.
Nas put an album out this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you guys think
Oh, Nas?
about the Nas album? What did you feel about the like?
I wasn't compelled to listen to it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I heard the one song that the King is the Nas King's Disease or some shit. I heard that. That was dope.
That's the name of the album.
But there's that's
the intro.
Isn't it? Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
So what kind of disease he got?
Venereal, gotta be.
Oh, and that's syphilis, nigga.
VD.
Nas got VD.
Shout out to JJ Evans, man.
Shout out to Gianna.
JJ Evans was in the clinic talking to goddamn Jay Leno.
It's
Classic episode.
I haven't listened to the album, so what is? I'm serious. Like, what is King's disease? Does he explain what the hell he's talking about, or we just have to think Nas?
No, I actually think that it's
COVID
like
and shit or something.
it's like a I don't know what King's disease is, if it's an actual thing, but I'm guessing it's like sort of like hate. You know, King's disease is that people hate.
It feels
him.
like another way to say like heavy is the head that wears the crown, or whatever.
Or it's hemophilia, like in Britain, but you know.
What philia did you say?
Hemo.
Hemo.
Wow.
You guys are so immature.
So King's
King's
disease is like gluttony.
Okay.
So overindulgence in alcohol and food. So I guess we all got that shit.
So what did Brother Math, you listened to the album, correct?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I'm a big Nas fan. I've been saying this shit for the last 4 days. I had no expectations for this album. Just looking at the track list, I was already disappointed.
I always thought that was weird that niggas get mad at track lists.
Did you see the track list?
Yeah, I definitely saw it, and I was like, it's a track list. It tells me nothing.
Yeah, what is it, like names make you mad, or like on it? Like
the names of the like Nas shouldn't. I don't want to hear Nas and Big Sean.
Oh, gotcha.
Nas, Big Sean, and D Tolliver. I'm like, nah. I know what that sounds like. Don't want to hear it. Nas and 5 Foreign. I don't want to hear it. Nas 5 Foreign and ASAP Ferg. I don't want to hear it. Nas and Charlie Wilson. Nas and Charlie Wilson. I'm looking like I kind of know.
When I saw that, I was thinking the first thing I thought was Project Window, like this Project Window 2.
Nah,
like that was my thought when I saw Charlie Wilson.
So Nas, Charlie Wilson, I'm like, I know what that's gonna sound like. Nas with the Firm, I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit either. And then I said, all right, let's give it a listen. Let me give it a listen. And I listened to snippets, and I'm like, I don't like this shit. Then I said, you know what? Let me listen to the whole thing. It was better than I expected, but I wish that it was better than I expected, if that makes any sense.
So, I mean, quick question. So if you looked at it,
you're saying that it was better than you expected, but you wish it was better than what you got.
100%.
So if you looked at this track listing and it didn't have anybody featured on it, would you still have any reaction to it? You know what I'm saying? Like if it just had names of songs and shit. Like, have you ever done that? Like, you know,
no. Well, if I look at it and I don't see any features with Nas, I'm like, all right, this is probably gonna be dope. Because I don't like his pairing with people outside of like Rick Ross or Jay-Z or from his era. Like I don't want him paired with new people.
It depends on who the new person is. I wouldn't mind seeing a Nas Cole or Nas Cole or
Nas and Benny and Nas. That'd be cool.
Possibly.
Benny is Caesar salt at this point, son. You put that on everything.
Yeah, Griselda. You can put any of them Griselda. If I had a Nas on the West Side, I would listen to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I kind of feel like I kind of feel like the features like are weird like that. Like if niggas would have seen Griselda or Freddie Gibbs on a track list, and they'd be like, "Oh, this is gonna be crazy."
Yeah,
I'm like that's gonna sound like the rest of 2020.
So what? So what Math is saying holds true. Then you can look at the track list and feel a certain kind of way.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like it could not work for me. I look at. I don't know if I see the purpose of releasing track listings.
Excitement,
anticipation, anticipation,
excitement.
Yeah, for somebody like Nas, yeah.
Yeah, people do it all the time. It's always a thing. It's always one of those things that are a thing on the web. We did mention that Hit Boy produced the whole project, which niggas is like, really? They wasn't sure. We got the single last week, and the single was hard. But like, I like the album.
Tolerable.
Huh?
The single is tolerable.
No, I like the song.
It's not. I'm not
Ultra Black.
Yeah,
Black. Doja Cat.
Who is apparently she has a Nas dish on the way called NAS. So
what does it
that'll be something we don't listen to.
Slaves.
Niggas and the slaves is funny. But yeah, I like the Nas. I try not to listen the first time on my phone anymore, just because you definitely get a fuller like you put in the car. That's your best listen, or set of headphones.
Gotcha.
And that was a great way to start my Friday this week, man. I didn't stay up to midnight like some niggas did, and immediately call it whack or great at 12:15. But no, I definitely spun it all weekend, maneuvering about. It's really good. I like it.
You can have a first impression on some shit, though. I don't mind first impression. I'm saying we don't have to listen to them niggas' first impressions, but I don't mind niggas having a first impression.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this, yo. What was that song that Nas had recently? It was like a weird ass beat, weird ass flow. I remember us talking about it on the poll. It was like fucking garbage and shit. Like it was real horrible.
Oh, that was
on Lost Tapes or something like that.
That was on Lost Tapes, yo.
That was after
the scat shit.
Right.
Miles Davis or whatever.
Kanye shit, right?
Yeah, that was after Miles.
So that was my last impression of Nas. So I was like, I get around to this album. I get around to this shit. I'm not. I don't know what the fuck he gonna be doing on this shit if that's the last time I heard him and shit. You know what I mean? So
with all the fanfare, I would say with everybody, like it's a lot of niggas saying that it's mixed reviews, but for the most part, I'm hearing people in my circle are saying it's pretty good. The younger cats don't feel it. So you're right. I'm gonna give it a twirl. I'm gonna get my Spotify back today, my premium. I'm gonna give it a twirl, see what it is. You know, like I said, listen to it in the car, see how it not. I just really wish that Nas would get with. Are him and Alchemist beefing? He could do a whole Alchemist joint. If he went a whole Justice, like it's so many people that would fit Nas's style.
And he got access to those people. It's not like he don't have access to them.
Just ain't doing it.
Exactly. Yeah. Why is he? I mean, Hit Boy is cool. You know what I mean? Hit Boy makes
all these beats were really good. I thought all these beats were really good.
But just think of the excitement that a Nas and an Alchemist would bring.
Son.
You know, think of the excitement if it was executive produced by Westside or Rick Ross or shit fucking Ghostface Killer. Think of the excitement that would bring,
Yo, I don't.
You know what I mean?
I really think, like, if I was gonna say, if you're gonna listen to it, Dizz, I don't know the mood that you try to get in when you smoking your cigar, you drinking some cognac or some shit. I don't know if you want some chill ass shit, but it's chill sound. Okay. Like it's a relaxed sound. This is why I think the young
smoking and drinking type vibes.
I would say so.
My man. Yeah, man. I'll give it a look. Like I said, I'll give it a listen. See what
don't ever give an album a twirl again, yo. Don't ever give an album a twirl, yo. I'm mad that you keep saying that.
You can't twirl a spin.
Twirl the album, yo. Nah, spin.
Sure you can.
Can't twirl. Nah, yo. You know what twirling is, yo?
If you wanted to be that, it could be that.
What is it?
You know that little dance them little gay dudes be doing? They fall out like this and shit. That's
Hey,
I don't gotta be that.
I'm in Almond.
All right, so listen, this is what we had to do. You got to nip it in the bud sometimes.
It don't have to be that.
Nigga, like,
That's called that's called a pin drop. My daughter says that's called a pin drop.
oh, I didn't know.
Coming on.
I call it a twirl though.
That's what I'm saying. You bastardize and twirl, man.
How do we,
You can give something to spin, give something to twirl, man. Twirl the record, man. Round the phonograph or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't mad at Twirl.
Hey.
Twirl is nasty, yo. Nasty.
Nasty R&B cats.
All right, I'm gonna let you twirl, yo. Twirl in peace, yo.
Hey, yo. Niggas bastardize everything, man. God, thanks.
Well, you know they spin, right? You know they spin.
I'll give it a spin. God, hey.
you
You can take spin and say, you know that means something too. You can say anything, man. You can make spins, you know what I mean? Anything.
Last time you used twirl.
The nigga said, yo, do me a favor, don't ever use
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Anybody that twirls sounds like they wave with their fingers. Like, nah, you don't be doing that.
No.
If you was just twirling, yeah, I was twirling.
Oh,
no,
man.
nigga, don't twirl.
Oh, man.
Whew. Huh. All right. Well, we're gonna do a little something different for who won the record this week. Because
throw that ass in a circle.
Still say that.
Hey yo,
we're gonna do a
y'all
little something different this week for the for who won the record, man. We got a it's almost a return to an old segment, Battle of the Week. We had Brother Math Hoffa start a series of battles, the first of a series of battles I think he's gonna, or a series of content he's gonna put out. And it starts with a battle with one rounder, edited, Math vs. Meth. And we got the announcement earlier in the week, and Math was like, I'm not gonna tell you when it is. Subscribe to my channel. Very smart. And he dropped it. It was like Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it thoroughly, fellas. So I guess who won the battle?
Are you not gonna Chris Paul this thing, or you just want us to go?
Oh, yeah, might as well.
Math won.
Math? Oh, Math, okay.
Math. Hoffa.
That shit kind of hard to judge for me because it seemed like it wasn't really like competitive. It was more like promo. It's like you got the music behind it and shit. It wasn't like what I consider a battle or shit. But if I had to go with either one, of course, you know, go with Math. You know, he's a battle rapper. Like, it sounds more like battle rap shit. So,
Brother Math, who won?
Math got smoked.
ooh.
I don't know about that.
Math got smoked.
I don't know about that. Actually, I was the one that was on the app talking about Math 3-0 and Math 30 burger.
You
30
did.
burger.
Wasn't it only one round and shit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
You were wrong.
Nah, man.
Meth has the most quotables of the battle.
I couldn't tell you any quotables. I listened to that many times, but
he
No,
said something about Shaolin or something. It was a nice
He had a
little
bunch
shit.
of quotables.
hit a lick with swords. I'm a genius was hard.
The Ray and Ghost, the Ray and Ghost joint, the joint would have your features all over the something like Ray and Ghost is crazy. He had
so he had a good scheme, but
he
I feel
had,
like
he had a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, he had a Red Man joint. The Math Red and Mary line was hard.
That was hard.
Who said that? Method Man?
No, man.
Math.
All right, matter of fact,
Something,
I'm gonna change my shit. You know why? Because this shit need to be close if I'm an actual battle rapper and shit. And I'm gonna give it to Meth just because of that.
That's
yo.
a fact. It should.
He should demolish him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. The only complaint is Meth did two things. He had a filler bar that sounded like a filler bar. And then there was one point in his round where he was like record rapping, if you understand what I mean.
With a rhythm, like a
but Meth had a very good showing.
I think the niggas is giving you know how y'all niggas say give their points. Y'all giving this nigga points because he's not a battle rapper.
I am. In fact, I am. Yes.
But he's not. But that don't mean he won.
No,
you should be smoked. If you don't battle rap, you should get smoked, nigga.
Okay.
Like Joe Budden.
Yeah, Cassidy, nigga. All them niggas.
Cannabis.
Man.
Oh, Cannabis.
I got 800 pages of rhymes in
the only nigga that I think do it the best, like do both of them really good, is Mickey Facts. Mickey Facts is good at rapping and battle
Mickey
rapping.
Facts does real good with making actual records.
I mean, Lux,
he can rap.
Name a Lux song.
That's not on him and Meth.
Is my joint.
Seasons is my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Look, the Lux songs that I've heard have been pretty good.
They're decent. I think Surf has the best music outside. Yeah, Surf might have the best.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
That's what's up, man. So yeah, let niggas know who y'all thought won. Meth versus Math, man. Speaking of verses, they announced a Brandy Monica verse. I think they're just gonna play The Boy Is Mine for 90 minutes. I'm not watching. Is anybody watching?
You bugging.
Brandy versus Monica?
Yeah, Monica gonna smoke her.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had a versus that made me want to watch it live in a minute.
I was really surprised that niggas didn't watch Ross and Chains. I think you was working.
I was working, yeah.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. No, they haven't excited me. I want to see I don't know. If you get Nas and Jay on that bitch, I watch that.
The whole earth will, but that'll never happen.
It'll break.
Nigga, 50 Cent versus anybody, I'd watch that because I know it's gonna be ignorant,
funny, and foul. It's gonna be like when
it's the same place.
When Manny
Fresh in the same place, it's a fight.
Nigga, I would love to see it. But Monica and Brandy, it's gonna be a love fest.
You know they fought back in the day and shit.
Monica and Brandy?
Monica put hands on that shit.
I ain't know that.
Right before a performance and shit. Before they sang Boy's Mine and shit, she touched up real quick.
That's all right.
I'm dead serious. I'm not.
That's about right.
Monica tuned her was wild.
She tuned her up. You know what I'm saying? They put it on Twitter and they was like, "Yeah, this Brandy was mad passionate in the performance and shit." She was like, "Yeah, because she put the pause on the backstage." You know what I mean?
That's what I like to hear. That's the kind of energy I like.
So it might be crazy. It might be a crazy versus. You know what I'm saying?
I think they've made up since then. I hope so.
No, yo.
What was that? 20 years ago?
I hope so.
Probably more.
But yeah. Who you think will win? Though? I think Monica got Brandy.
I don't know, yo.
Facts.
Brandy got some big hits, yo.
Like what?
I want to be down, nigga.
Down.
Hey.
You gotta play that twice.
The shit
Full Moon.
What's the shit? She got more than 10.
Bop, yo, I like that joint.
What, Full Moon?
Is that the shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ain't got more than 10.
Does she have a song with Mace?
One more time, Broccoli. Can you sing that for me one more time?
No, I'm not doing it.
Give it a twirl, Broccoli. Give it a twirl.
I'm not even going to front. I'm not even going to lie. Something like that. I ain't even going to front.
I hear you, Dizz.
Yeah. Hey.
Shoulders. Kill him with the shoulders.
All shoulders.
Give it a twirl, Dizz.
No, but Monica got the shit with Missy. Monica got the
Missy.
breaking up.
The twirl, Dizz.
What's the shit with her and Missy though?
That's music to twirl too, yo.
New Monica. Yeah.
That's
that is the joint.
The period song, the PMS song.
Yeah. One of them days and shit.
One of them days and shit.
The shit with Mr. Malik. Like this and like that.
She got 2 million hits with Brandy, dog.
Didn't Brandy have some shit with Kanye or something?
She did.
She did have a song with Kanye.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. It was hot too, but I can't think of how it goes.
I can't remember what it is. But
she had Kanye West song?
Yeah.
She had Kanye on one of her songs. It was hot. It was a hot song.
Really?
I remember. Yeah.
Like y'all gonna be surprised. I'm like, oh shit, Brandy did this.
But Monica got like hits from when she was like 12, or well, however the fuck she was when she came. Before you walk out of my life. Before you walk out of my life.
Facts.
Come on, dude.
You remember Mo to the E? She might play that shit.
If she play that shit, it's over.
I think she wins that round.
She wins that round.
Oh, to the
Sticky Finger. I mean, Franco Star come out,
Right. Wait a minute.
That father was the worst goddamn father of all time.
My best friend's always on my mind.
Whose song was that?
Moesha, nigga.
Moesha right there?
That's the extended play version of shit.
Hey, yo, bankhead bouncer. God. Dang.
Yeah, man. I guess that versus. I know most niggas, old ladies, is gonna be tuned into it, reliving their childhood. So some niggas might not watch it by choice.
My old lady might not be. She a little. She not the same. Age bracket.
Will Ray J be there?
I hope not. To do.
Huh?
He ain't got shit else to do, son.
Nigga, he might crazy. That nigga out here getting
if Ray J's there, the sound is gonna be awful. We already know. We got the Raycom speakers right here.
You can't even break them.
You can't even break them. Bow!
Ray J a fucking legend, yo. Ray J is a legend, yo.
Yo,
he is.
An endless verses that comes up normally around this time of year because products are released is in this group is split up dead even if I am correct, is the Apple versus Android thing. So normally late summer, early fall, Samsung will put out a flagship, and then the Apple folks come right behind that and announce what they're doing for the year. Just going around the room, I'll start with Brother Math. Are you Apple or Android?
Apple.
Brother Dizz, Apple or Android?
Android fan.
Brother Brock.
Apple.
And I am Android myself. Now, why do y'all niggas think it's such a point of contention with folks where niggas is really like, oh, nigga, like, I've talked about this a couple times on the pod. The last thing I did before the lockdown, one of the last things I did was go to a Little Brother concert and got backstage. So this really happened. Rapper Big Pooh is taking a picture of me and Fonte, and he couldn't get it right. He was like, because it's a goddamn Android. Like, it was, you know what I'm saying? It's just a wild thing. Like, everybody, Android niggas feel the need to disparage anything, and it's the same thing. Oh, this must be a Samsung. Why do niggas hate the other phone?
I don't think it's a hate thing. You know how it is, like Nas and Jay-Z and all that shit, right? I don't know. These niggas had their preferences, so niggas is so.
Hey, mentioned that the Jay-Z niggas did not listen to the Nas record, by the way. Go ahead though.
Yo, and it's also like, I think when it first started, it's like a personal stigma and shit. You couldn't. I mean, they didn't caught up since then. You know what I'm saying? But y'all cannot.
And surpassed.
Let me land. Let him
land, King.
Let me land. All I'm saying is that y'all can't deny that Android was a shitty ass product at first. I had Android phones at first and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a shitty product. They've caught it up. But a lot of people, you know, made a personal stake in that, you know, in the Android shit.
I think niggas with iPhones were so douchey at one point. Like, man, you got that Android, nigga. You know, the cameras was better and shit. That whack ass camera. Niggas was really niggas was really like out here like being assholes about it and shit, standing in line and shit. You know what I mean?
Broccoli know what it is, man.
Yeah. And then see, I didn't get my first Android till they was good. So I don't know about. But I do remember.
What the fuck you had before that?
Oh boy, let's not even talk about that.
I'm curious.
The bloop and shit like
that bitch was glitchy.
God dang bloop.
Whatever it was, that bitch was glitchy than a bitch. I mean, trash ass camera. I look at the videos from that. Sometimes the memories come up and the videos like, man, what's wrong with the camera? So I think that's really what it is. It's like Dallas fans. You know what I mean?
Niggas pictures look like PlayStation 1 pictures and shit.
Exactly.
Like a polygon, nigga.
It's like double dribble out this bitch. I mean,
like this me in Niagara Falls. Like what the fuck is that, nigga? What the fuck? Nigga?
Like what you take the picture for? Just tell me what happened.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's really what it was. Like niggas don't like douchey fans, so you hate the team. So now so the Android niggas, the iPhone niggas was really getting on Android niggas in the beginning.
It's like the Lakers and the Clippers, you know what I'm saying? Like Clippers is good now, but for a long time he was getting their ass whipped, you know what I mean? And now they got Paul George and motherfucking Kawhi and
Pandemic Pete.
So I think at this point niggas make such an investment of their phone. Like your phone is your extension of you, right? So everything is done through the phone. Niggas might be podcasting through their phone right now. And so once you make that normally at least 2-year investment into some product, you got to be right. But that means everybody else has got to be wrong. So when the nigga picked the Android phone and you just stood in line at the Apple store, you know what I'm saying, overnight, because that was the first phones that niggas was standing in line like sneakers for, right?
Yeah,
like,
iPhone.
Yo, I remember Samsung did the petty. They had a campaign where niggas was waiting outside the Apple store and they had just went and picked up their brand new whatever it was, like walking past niggas in the iPhone store. I'm like, man, them niggas really, really like at war.
No, they just playing it up.
That's money though.
Yeah, of course.
I would never fight a nigga. I would never fight a nigga because of his phone and shit. Like it's not that
Of course not.
You know what I'm saying? I fight over Jay-Z and Nas though, nigga. Fuck you, man.
Definitely not fighting over them niggas neither. Both of them rich, I'm not.
Hey yo, you know what we didn't touch on? Pause.
I'm listening.
Niggas keep saying that Jay is dropping records when Nas comes out. Is that? I don't know if that's accurate.
Accurate.
I don't think it's accurate.
Hold on, somebody had a breakdown of it. Let me find it.
Harvey's tweeted that shit out.
Harvey did.
Yeah. I don't shout out Harvey that Baltimore versus yours, but yeah, yo,
I'm gonna tell you, this is going to take this show completely somewhere else.
No, just all right. We'll pause.
But we may jump back into that. Pulls it up, but before we get into that,
okay, I'm ready.
Apple versus Android thing. It's gonna take us into this week's Shooting the 5.
Hashtag ST5, hashtag shoot the 5 at WizBuffy and everything. WizBuffy.com, WizBuffy.com, at WizBuffy on Twitter, at WizBuffy on motherfucking Instagram. Like, subscribe, comment using hashtag ST5. Let us know what you think.
All right, man. This week's Shooting the 5, man.
What's wrong with that nigga?
Phones is top 5 necessary phone features. As I set it off, number 5, the phone has to be a big screen at this point. The screen has to be big. Just niggas watching movies, YouTube, all that.
Do you remember when screens was getting smaller and phones was getting smaller? I had a phone like this big one time.
Yeah.
Number was that number 4 for me would be an SD card slot.
I don't need that.
I haven't had a phone.
I don't need that shit.
I got 512. I got a 512 gig SD card, son. Of course y'all don't need it, nigga. They keep taking stuff from y'all, and y'all just say y'all don't need it. Shout out to the earphone jack. Number 3. Number 3, it has to have it has to be an Android because I know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? I'm familiar with that.
I think I threw up on my
in the face.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Tell you, please.
Yo, number two. It has to be quick at this point. Like it has to it's got to be 4 or 5G, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's got to give you the speed. But the most important thing, man, is that the front facing camera, this camera, has to be amazing. So who's next?
I'll go. I just say you got to have a good camera, front and back. You know what I'm saying? Big screen. I share that. I like good phone speakers. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like I don't always have to put earphones in. Just play my shit out loud. Fast charging and wireless charging. For me.
Oh shit! Oh, go ahead, man.
This was a little bit difficult for me. It's always difficult for me because I don't really need a lot of shit. I just need the touch to, I guess the touch to screen has to be fast, accurate, or whatever the fuck you want to tell. You know what I mean? Like me touching the screen, it has to react when I touch the screen. Like I need that shit. I don't know what that's called, but I need that.
Like
I need
processing speed.
That's what it is.
I think so.
Okay, God bless. I needed my banking. I need my shit to have my banking and my wallet and all that shit on my phone. Yeah. I need to be able to sync with all of my banking needs, whatever. I need it to be easy to sync all of my devices in my house. So I needed to be able to sync with my laptop. I needed to be able to sync with my television and my speakers and shit like that. Camera has to be good for just pictures in general because I take a lot of pictures of kids and shit like that. And I got to be able to podcast from it.
So, I'll just get everything out the way that everyone already said. 5G is a must. And of course, great camera is a must. Call quality for me. Like if call quality is trash, I can't fuck. I do.
Shit. They still
call quality. Nigga, yes. The amount of free applications. I don't want to pay for a bunch of shit. It should be free and it should work good. And number one for me is my upgrades that I get have to be for bugs and not just like, I don't want my upgrades to take away features from my phone. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I want my upgrades to say, hey, we got the security bug, we upgrading this and shit. But your phone still works great. You don't have to buy a new one. So yeah.
That's good. I respect that. Shout out to Polo.
Yo, do y'all niggas buy apps?
Huh?
Like, do y'all spend money on apps?
Is that an Android? An Apple question, or you just talking about everybody?
Everybody.
Oh, okay. It depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? Facts. It depends on if it's like I got like Visco. It's like a picture.
Facts.
Yeah, I can manipulate pictures and shit. So I pay for that. It's a small fee for the whole year, but it does a lot of shit. So I pay for something like that.
Premium Spotify or premium music app, I would pay for that.
Yeah. It's got to be useful. I ain't buying no fucking game. I'm not buying no fucking. Yeah, I'm going to find out if I can get this shit for free. But if it's real useful, yeah, I pay for it.
And if I can't play it without paying, I'll take it off my phone. It's not worth it. Yeah.
Some of them games you can play without paying for it, but you can only get so far.
Right.
you gotta wait till your power ups and shit. I'm like, I gotta cut this shit off for 2 weeks before my shit go up.
Right. Nigga, I'll take that shit right the fuck off my phone. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, no, sir.
You want you another life, nigga? No!
That's when you be one of them wild niggas on Facebook asking niggas for all types of favors and
Right.
shit, like Candy Crush and farming with what the fuck is that farming shit?
I don't know, nigga.
Farm animals crossing or some
Animal
shit.
Crossing, son.
Yeah.
Can you send me a life? No. Fuck out of here.
Trivia crack. Like somebody you ain't heard from in a year.
Right.
Years
right.
and shit. Like they wanna play trivia crack.
But shit like I love Words with Friends, you know what I'm saying? You don't need no money for that.
Niggas still play Words with Friends?
You know, Words with Friends is like cyclical, nigga. All of a sudden, everybody's playing Words with Friends and shit. Then all of a sudden, nobody's playing it. It's weird.
There's some diehard niggas, yo. Whenever you come back, they, you know, be on that shit.
Niggas, as soon as you download that bitch, you be like, Sylvia has sent you a request. Like,
yo, it was a drawing game. It was a drawing game that came out by Words with Friends.
I know what you're talking about.
Like around that same time, yo. And like I felt like I was cheating because I wasn't using my finger. I got, I used the notes, so it come with the.
It's like you gotta guess what somebody drawing or something like that.
S-Pen, yeah. And it was like real time.
Mm-hmm. I don't play no damn games.
Outstanding.
Nigga, you got an iPhone 7. We know.
Those are the 7.
How often do niggas upgrade? How often do niggas hold on to their phones?
I'm gonna put it to you like this. With me, I do whenever Apple has the S version or the special version, I'll get that. But sometimes I pass on those. But the regular, like let's say it's the 10, 11, what have you, they just introducing the way the new phone looks. The other shit got the way it looks and the new features and shit. So if I am gonna do it, I'll wait for they figure that shit out. You know what I mean? I skip a couple, every year they got new phone and shit, but
I'm saying for you though, like 2-3 years, 4.
Yeah, about at this point, about 3-4 years now. You know, this phone can do everything that any phone can. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do next, so I'll chill.
My shit 4 years old, my nigga. I keep breaking this bitch and getting the same one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'll use my shit until they be like, look, we're not sending no more upgrades for
Ain't no more. That's it.
Hey, nigga, fuck that. I think before this Note, I had like an S6. So
that's what I did with my my other iPhone and shit. But kept breaking that motherfucker. The shit was heating up.
We ain't got it right.
Like, God
damn,
got
no more.
Yo,
my shit was starting to overheat and all that.
Like I'm about to be like, I should blow up in the bed or something, yo. Like I can't.
When I started with Verizon, they had this joint called. It was a program called like New Every 2. So like every 2 years, they would be like, yo, come get the new phone, and we'll give you XYZ for your last phone. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I just got used to that cycle. Like, so it's for me, it was every 2 years, just because they're gonna give you a bunch of, normally they stopped it, but then I guess they started back up because like this year they talked about they give you like $500 for whatever phone you got. I'm like, bet.
T-Mobile got jump. So if you pay off half your phone, you can jump to the next one.
You got jump. I got jump, and I still ain't jump.
Right. Okay. This nigga got 7 upgrades and shit.
That's how that should be though. Normally, I normally upgrade my phone. It'd just be like some random shit. I go in there just for some random shit or be looking at the site. Be like, yeah, you got an upgrade. They give you this phone for $20. I'm like, fuck it, why not? Like, let's take it.
I ain't taking it, son. I don't want it. Nope.
So what does it take for you to get a new phone, brother man?
You gotta
what would it take?
My shit has to break and they won't upgrade the phone that I have. Just like everybody's saying. I got an 8. I done had this bitch for 4 years. This is like the 16th 8 that I had.
Wow. So basically if they refuse to send you an 8, it's the only way you're gonna upgrade.
It's the only way I'm gonna upgrade.
How you keep breaking your phone?
Yo, it's the last time the bitch fell out when I was riding my bicycle. The bitch fell out I had it in my hat, right?
You got a case with shit butt naked like that?
No, it's a case on it. It fell out my hat and fell out the case.
You better start getting outer boxes.
Yeah, something.
Nigga, they gonna stop selling the cases for your shit, everything. Nigga.
Right.
They're gonna be trying
Right.
to bargain with it. Please, I know you got one. Like,
I don't
You
know
to buy
how.
one from China.
yeah. Oh shit.
China.
Yo, so brother Math, were you able to pull that listing of Jay-Z drops?
Yes, I was.
Mm.
1 second, sir.
Okay.
Okay, we have Nas releasing Stillmatic in December 18th, 2001. Wow. When Jay-Z released Unplugged, December 18th, 2001. 3 years later, Nas released Street's Disciple, November 30th, 2004, where Jay-Z released Collision Course, November 30th, 2004. 3 years later, Nas released the Greatest Hits album, November 6, 2007, when Jay-Z released American Gangster, November 6, 2007. 11 years later, Nas released Nasir, June 15, 2018, when Jay-Z released Everything Is Love, June 16, 2018. 1 year later, which was last year, Nas released The Lost Tapes, July 19th, 2019, when Jay-Z and Beyonce released The Lion King, July 19th, 2019. And shit, this week, I don't think he had anything to do with this, but Jay-Z and Pharrell released whatever the fuck, what is it called?
Trash is trash.
Black Lives Matter. Something.
Damn, what is that? Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Jay-Z, Pharrell and Jay-Z released Entrepreneur when Nas released King's Disease.
Yo, you want to know what's the real disrespectful shit about this? It's like Jay-Z is just aside from American Gangster, just releasing like just random
re-releases, right?
Yeah, like I got something in my tuck. Let's throw this out when this nigga shit come out. Like just some random ancillary bullshit, yo.
So here's my thing, though. So
like the pet.
All of these releases, right, are back then weren't secrets, right? These weren't like secret releases. So, and I mean, do we know if Jay-Z announced his release date or moved his release date before now? Like, if Nas, do we know that Nas said, I'm released November 18th, and then Jay-Z said, I'm released November 18th? Do we know that?
I know Jay-Z
You gotta. I'm gonna say the only time he probably said, I'm gonna release this that I would say would be December 18th, 2001, when Stillmatic came out. That's the only time I would believe that he was.
Well, he had to do it with the Kanye one, because Kanye announced the shit. Remember, he announced that whole album said he was releasing the shit.
Yeah, that's true. Which could have been Kanye.
Huh?
It could have been a shot at Kanye.
That definitely could. I'm not saying Jay isn't petty enough to do it. I don't know if all you know what I'm saying? Like somebody would have to not only just show that they released the same day. Somebody would have to say, Nas announced this on May 2nd, and then Jay-Z on July 2nd said, "Nigga, I'm doing it too." You know what I mean? Then I would put a little bit more credence to it.
Nigga need that Dave Chappelle level of, I need, first of all, to believe R. Kelly did it. I need to be there.
Yeah. How we know Nas ain't changing his release dates to match Jay's?
Because it would be stupid.
Yeah.
Because it would be stupid. That's why. You know what I would do? No.
That shit is stupid.
If the biggest rapper of all time put out a record, maybe I should put one out too to see if I can soak up some of his fat. Nah,
that shit would be stupid.
Nah,
proves it. Jay-Z won. That proves it. Jay won. Fuck that.
That's ridiculous. So, not
J1, fam.
So which is more petty? That if we acknowledge that's true, or every time Ja Rule is mentioned in life, 50 Cent says something about him and shit.
No.
Oh, no. 50's always.
Oh, you know the answer to that.
We're always going to say 51.
This nigga bought the whole 5 front rows of the concert, dog.
Do you think 50 bought? That was real. But do we think that 50 bought the front row tickets directly from the the box office, or did that nigga do the group home for the Ja Rule and just kept clicking it?
Hey yo, that's crazy. He paid a whole $45 for 5 rows.
Y'all remember they had Ja Rule night at like the Nets? Was it? No, it wasn't the Nets.
It was the Bucks.
It was the
Oh, and they booed him and shit. Yeah,
they booed him. Niggas was shooting. Niggas was warming up while he was performing. Yo.
That nigga was like, "Well, what are you doing without me?" They was like, "Have fun, nigga. Get off the stage.
Get off the court, nigga."
Boo.
Damn, poor Ja.
Niggas tried to kill Ja for doing something good a couple months ago too. Remember the
commercial?
He made that bootleg commercial for the man, but he made it himself. I was like, "You commercial look like Ja made it himself," and then the fact was Ja did make it himself. He's like, "Nigga, come get this pizza, nigga, it's good." I just wish he would have did it for somebody black.
Why would he do that, ill fan?
I don't know, because niggas really treat Ja bad.
Right. Nigga made a whole skit on this nigga. Like, I mean, not a skit, but a comedy routine out of Ja Rule and shit. Where's Ja? And niggas is saying that to this day, yo. Right up there with Ether, yo.
Yo, niggas made a fire festival and a documentary where I ain't gonna say what that man said, what Andy said and shit, but I don't know.
Nigga wanted the water. He wanted the
water, yo. That water.
Hey, yo.
Water.
This nigga was, yo. I'll say it. Andy was ready to take one for the team.
Literally.
He's gonna take a couple of them, son.
For the water.
Yo, there was that conversation like, yo, you gay, right?
Obviously, the official must have been gay too, because why would you even make that offer? I wouldn't even play around like that.
Nigga was alone. He was lonely,
I guess.
When you asked about that, what was the conversation like? Yo, I just envisioned like a gay ass average commercial. Like, you ain't doing shit.
Right.
Like,
yo.
You ain't doing shit.
Go on down here and suck on this. Yo, that's wild, yo.
That's gonna take us into Dizz on Sports.
Oh, is that how we transition to Dizz on Sports, aka Sports in the Buff, aka the not so skinny on sports, a stripped down version of our normal sports segment? Here are the headlines. Mike Trout's rookie card has broken the record for sale of a rookie card or of a baseball, sports card or whatever. Sold for $3.9 million.
It's crazy.
What hold on. What happened? I got cards in the basement. What kind of was
Mike
it Topps card or
it was not it was actually a card place. I haven't heard it wasn't a Fleer or Topps, something like that. I had to look it up again, but it wasn't one of the like popular ones. But a Mike Trout rookie, $3.9 million.
I'm about to go in the basement. Nigga.
Lakers take the lead. Niggas was like, "Oh, Lakers about to get swept." Y'all niggas dumb,
stupid.
Earl Thomas. Nigga, the Ravens must be trying to get rid of him. So they get into a fight, him and the other safety, Chuck Clark, in practice. They tell this nigga to go home, and then the next day tell him don't show up for practice. So I literally just got an alert before we started the show that said they're going to either try to trade him or waive him. So the Earl Thomas experiment is over in Baltimore.
This nigga didn't get cut. He got fired, yo. Like he got fired. The nigga said go home. Like you work at Burger King or something. You're like, go home.
And they can use the contract detrimental to the team clause to get rid of him and not have to face anything against the cap.
Damn.
Yo, he wanted to go to Dallas since before he got to Baltimore. That's probably where he's gonna end up.
Hopefully they can trade him. Maybe we can get some trade value out of him.
He kind of old, right?
31, 32, something like that.
It's weird because Dallas just restructured Tyron Smith's contract, which freed I believe $6-7 million under the cap, and we just cut Gerald McCoy, so we got some bread.
Hey,
That Gerald McCoy was a killer.
Yeah, man. I like Gerald McCoy as a human being.
Did you see him? Did you see the injury?
Mm-mm.
It's one of them, like a sniper came, like the niggas was running drills, and he started chopping his feet, and the nigga just went down. Nobody touched him or nothing.
Everybody says the same thing, though.
What's that?
The same thing. When it was Achilles.
Nah, his was a quad.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hey man. Last but not least, hot mic bigotry.
Yo, I thought it was a segment on this show.
Hot mic bigotry.
Nigga, actually, it's happening so often now. Maybe we can make it a segment. So the Hornets announcer tweeted the Hornets versus the Denver Niggers.
Yeah,
he tweeted that.
Shout out to his
he tweeted that.
Yeah.
A nigga tweeted it, and then came back and was like, "Oh, I don't autocorrect." Nigga, if Nuggets turned into niggas. Word B. I don't think I would. I don't think I would have admitted that.
Fact.
And then another announcer, I forgot the team.
Baseball joint.
Was that Cincinnati?
The baseball joint. Cincinnati Reds. Yeah. Said faggots or something. So
yeah.
So he said basically.
Sorry, that's
what he said.
That's what he said.
He was off. It was either right leading up to the show, and I think he said it's like a something fest. He said something the way he kind of did it. It was just I was like,
twirl
fest.
My gosh, was it a twirl fest? But anyway, you said the Cincinnati Reds, yo.
Yeah, announcer for the Reds.
What's that lady that owned that team? Marge
Shot.
She's dead.
Got racism all
dead.
Well, Cincinnati and Kentucky is like right next to each other.
And I mean Denver is motherfucking clan out there heavy.
Facts.
You know, so
that's
Colorado,
what I have.
Colorado rather. I'm sorry.
That's what I have for sports stuff.
That's Tom Brenneman.
Tom Brenneman.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah, Tom Brenneman is the announcer.
He said it's one of the F word capitals of the world. I was outstanding.
Oh, that was malicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was he saying about? And right. In reference to who?
I don't know.
Was it Atlanta or San Francisco?
Yeah, Atlanta, San Francisco.
You know what?
Yep. We're getting canceled next
Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here.
Wow. That being said, I am IlFam790, your social media choice, aka Don Anderson Podcast, and aka Captain Royal Banner, Brew Diamond Phillips, Sticky the Dragon Steamboat, Podshare Pod God's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe. I'm in the podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm on a lot of Dente Nice. I'm a tag team partner.
Before I get into myself and I love getting into myself, where's Buffy.com, where's Buffy.com, where's Buffy.com, at Where's Buffy on Twitter, at Where's Buffy on Instagram, Where's Buffy Podcast Discussion Group on Facebook, and also subscribe, comment on YouTube, man. If you're listening to this, yes, we're funny on the regular podcast, but go to Where's Buffy on YouTube, man. You get to see more. It's shenanigans.
Facts.
Fatboy_Dizz on Twitter, Fatboy_Dizz on the Instagrams. Dizz DeJourno, the most finger waviest. It's not DeJourno, it's the penis. Johnny Cochran, the glove don't fit. I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars. I use rubbers. And sometimes I broadcast from the basement into my whatever this is.
Caddy corner.
Caddy corner.
I love to get into myself. Shout out to
he's like, I heard that before.
That sounds familiar. You know what I mean?
Shout out to my cousin. Them they running the summer league. The playoffs start today. Tunnel Vision Men's Basketball League. Like I said, playoffs start today. The All-Star game was yesterday. And then shout out to my other cousin. Shout out to brother Riley, brother Midnight Kosh. Their team Sky's the Limiters in the playoffs. Game just started and shit. Shout out to them. 1854 Math at Math Damon. Shout out to the Warriors. And
South Equator.
Yo, it's your boy Broadley Balboa, aka Russell Westbrook. Check me out at Broadley_Balboa. And Herbs Day as well on YouTube. Shout out to Kobe, NGG. You feel me? Rest in peace.
Facts.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's what's up, man. I guess there's no more. I mean, y'all niggas ain't got no more offensive things to say. I'll just say,
No.
AB.
It's gang. If I don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
Well, I think it's their choice, isn't it?
Man, gang. You know what that means? Gang. Take the L out of lover. It's over, brother.